I'm Sumant Kada from MBA branch of SVCE Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. I'm here to discuss about the topic Law of Demand from the subject called Economics for Decision Making. So, the law of demand. So, what is the law of demand? The law of demand is a fundamental principle in economics that describes the relationship between price of a good or service and the quantity demanded by the customers. So, what is the definition? There should be a definition given by an author or something. So, here's in our definition by the author known as Alfred Marshall, an economist, defined the law of demand as the greater the amount to be sold, the smaller must the price be paid. So, what does that mean? That means the law of the demand fundamental principles is in microeconomics that states that the quantity demanded of a good is inversely related to its price. That means as per the price of a good increases, the quantity demand decreases. So what does that say? The law of demand states that all else being equal, as the price of a good or service increases, the quantity demand decreases, and vice versa. The increased relationship between price and quantity demanded is a fundamental concept in economics and forms a basic understanding in consumer behavior. As you can watch in this diagram, as the prices increases, the quantity decreases. There are two types of demand, normal demand and quantity demand. So what are the difference or what is this? Demand and quantity demand. Let's see into it. So what is demand? Demand refers to the entire relationship between price and its quantity demanded. It's a complete picture of how many consumers are willing and able to buy at the price point. So what is quantity demand then? Quantity demand is a specific point on the demand curve. It indicates how many consumers are willing to and able to buy at a given price. So this is a difference between willing to give the price and willing to give at the given price. In demand, the customers are okay to pay the price they think it's reasonable. In quantity demand, the customers are able to pay that price that the shopkeeper or the business demands. Factors affecting demand. There are majorly four factors that affect the demand: income, price of a retailed goods, taste and preference, and expectations. So, what is income? Changes in customers' income can affect demand for goods. When income increases, customers typically buy more, increasing demand. So, when the my salary increases, I buy more branded or more clothes than usual. Prices and relatable goods. Demand for good can be effective by the price and suitable and complements. Substitutes and complements. Substitutes are the goods that can be used in place of each other, while complements are the goods that can be used together. Taste and preference. Changing customer taste and preference can influence demand. If the good becomes more popular and demand increases, just like our crops, the demand for crops were not there 3, 4, 5 years ago, but now everyone wants it and has it. That's how the taste and preferences change the demand. Expectations. Customer expectations about future prices can influence current demand. If the customer anticipates an increase in price, they may buy more now and avoid paying higher prices later. If I get to know that from tomorrow the price of a particular good is gonna increase, I'll buy more now and use it for later if it can be used type of good. So the expectations in the future prices can also affect demand. A demand curve is a graphical representation of the investment demand function, a relationship between price of a certain commodity or the quantity of the commodity that demands the price. The demand curve can be used either for pre-quantity relationship for an individual consumer or all consumptions in particular market. It's generally assumed the demand curve is of three types. So it is depending on terminal slope. So when the Prices increase and the commodity decreases, demand decreases. It's shown the downward slope. And price, the way the direction axis of the graphical representation, the price of good, quantity demanded. The horizontal axis of a graph represents the quantity demanded of a good. Elasticity of demand. Elasticity of demand occurs when a change in price leads to a potentially large change in quantity demand. Increased demand occurs when the change in price or price leads to proportionally smarter challenge in change quantity demand. Unit elasticity demand occurs when change in a price leads to proportionally equal change in demand or the quantity. Exceptions in the law of demand. There are majorly two exceptions in the law of demand. Griffin goods. Griffin goods are the rare exceptions to the law of demand. They are inferior goods which demand increases as the price rises, and urban goods. Urban goods are the luxury goods whose demand increases as price increases, often due to their prestige and status. Implications of law of demand. There are three implications: pricing strategy, market equilibrium, consumer behavior. So finally, what is law of demand? The law of demand is a fundamental principle in economics that explains the relationship between price and quantity demanded. Understanding the relationship in a crucial and making informed business decisions, such as pricing strategies and marketing analysis. And that's it. Thank you. And that's it. Thank you.